Andrew, Wildman.
Hola, Papi. How are you doing?
Okay.
So we had a telephone conversation a day or two ago, and you saw how I was making accusations that you've met Owen Hart, the professional wrestler, or knew him in some capacity, or saw him wrestle, and you denied this, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you've never seen him wrestle. You didn't know much about him. What are your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle. Have we ever seen him wrestle?
I mean, obviously, I remember.
Have we ever seen him wrestle?
I have. I mean, I know you're a big wrestling fan.
No, I meant live. I meant like in person. Do we ever? I mean, on TV.
Oh, on TV, of course, yeah.
I'm not talking on TV. I'm talking about it in person. Have you live? Have you ever seen him wrestle?
I don't think so. No.
I don't know, and I don't think I have either.
Yeah. Obviously, I remember, obviously over the age 1999 where he obviously fell for the rafters. I remember being at home with you in Levittown. I think you were in chat rooms on the internet, which wasn't like it is today. It was very much in its infancy. And, I came to you and I let you know Owen had fell. And, initially I thought it was funny, because that was the character who was playing, a buffoonish character. And I thought it was, a joke. I thought he fell. And I didn't think it was an accident.
Because in wrestling, they do things that they try to make you seem like it's real, but in essence, it's not.
I was thinking of it as a storyline, a wrestling sensationalistic storyline initially, but then obviously later on, people discovered it was a real life accident, and obviously he passed away, and to a middle school boy, which I was at the time, that was obviously very devastating, and a lot of people at school were wrestling fans too, and that obviously made a lot of people upset.
Yeah, in case the people don't know, he was supposed to, like a lot of wrestlers did during that time, they would be lowered from the rafters into the ring, and he was being lowered into the ring, and what he did was he hit some type of device that would release the clips or release the vest that was being, helping him being lowered. He actually hit that, and he dropped from a height into the ring.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we watched the Dark Side of the Ring documentary a few years ago, and we discovered how negligent it was. Obviously there should have been a lot more safety precautions in place, and a lot of people theorize on the internet, the conspiracy theorists, there might have been bad intentions to see him get hurt. I don't know why somebody would want to intentionally murder someone. It doesn't really make much sense. I mean, some people think maybe,
but in regards
maybe because of Stone Cold Steve Austin or whatever the reason may be.
But in regards to negligence, after an accident happens, it's so easy to show or not easy to show negligence, but you can always point to why an accident did happen. Or why it shouldn't have happened, and I mean that's case in point. I mean, should he have been lowered from the ceiling? Well, it was dramatic and such, but you know what?
I mean, the wrestlers were crazy at that time. And look at Mick Foley, for instance, jumping off the Hell in a Cell,
exactly,
and the Big Boss Man at WrestleMania, getting hung from the cell too. Wrestling was pretty negligent, and The Rock hitting Mick Foley in the head with the chairs at the Royal Rumble. Like, people were wild in the 90s. I'm assuming it was an accident, and that was what it was proven to be in court. And, even Shane McMahon, would do, stunts where he'd jump from high locations. It was a lot safer, obviously, he didn't pass away. And I think maybe that was a reference to, look, I would even do it to my own son. So I don't know, who knows? But yeah, I mean, obviously, it was very.
What does that mean?
I would even have my own son take a risk. I think maybe there's no reference there. Maybe that was not connected, and Shane McMahon was just a wild hardcore wrestler himself. You know what I mean? I was thinking maybe it was like showing look at what I didn't, just a suspicion.
Oh. Yeah, I think you're looking too much into this.
Yeah, maybe I'm looking too much into this.
You think that we're related to those Hart people?
I had a suspicion, obviously, like I said to you, that maybe you and Mom or might have met him in some capacity, or is no, or yeah.
No, I mean I never have.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, I mean, to my knowledge, I never have either. Did I meet any wrestlers in the 1990s? I mean, basically, the only wrestlers I know for a fact that I've met, we saw Chris Masters at the Mohegan Sun Casino in 2005.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't talk to him, but we were in close distance with him. And you know, Matt and Jeff Hardy at the Nassau Coliseum.
You got your picture taken with them?
Yeah, I think that was December 2017, was it?
Yeah, and wasn't also, didn't we see Undertaker there also?
We didn't see The Undertaker, but we could have gotten a photo with him. We chose.
I think we saw him. I mean,
I didn't see him, but maybe you did.
Oh, no? Okay.
You know, but we could have. You know, a lot of people were lining up to get a photograph with The Undertaker. Funny, I guess. We chose to get a picture with Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero, right? So yeah, that's kind of funny.
Like a 2-for-1.
But yeah, no, that's kind of good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, I mean that's kind of basically it, right?
Yeah, in regards to wrestling, I mean, you know, unfortunately, I know you think that we're all related somehow, but I've never even met these people.
Yeah, I mean, like you've never met any wrestlers. You've never worked for the WWE. I mean, aside from like
no, you know where I worked.
Yeah, you worked at an insurance company. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So try to accept things at face value. Try not to see things as big conspiracies and big secrets. Maybe everything is as it appears to be on the surface, which is.
But don't continue every day to post the same stuff regarding, you know, your family and such. You know, you posted it already. I mean, you know what? That's what you thought. You don't need to keep posting about all that stuff. I mean, that only spins you up.
It's repetitive. It's redundant, and just. I said it, you know, you claim you didn't know Owen Hart. You claim you never really even saw him wrestle in person, at least.
You see, you're still bringing it up, and I already told you that no.
I did notice last night, you know, or 2 nights ago when I took my medication in front of you, you were wearing an Owen Hart shirt. Granted, I got it for you, and it was after the Dark Side of the Ring documentary.
No, I think it was after he didn't he go over to his family didn't go over to some type of wrestling, another wrestling,
TNA or AEW, yeah.
AEW.
Yes, so I did get you that shirt, but you were wearing it last night over when I took the medication. I was excited to see you in it, but yeah, I mean, you were wearing that for what it's worth. So I guess that's it.
All right, I've got one thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend, I was going to meet her at the gym.
Wait, that's okay. That is, I mean, we're running out of time, unfortunately, and that is what.
And when I went to the gym, she never showed up. So, I guess the relationship didn't work out.
And sometimes it doesn't work out, relationships, right? You know,
go to the gym, work out.
Oh yeah, work out. Ha ha ha. Okay. That was
a joke.
I got it. What it is.